The San Francisco 49ers are at home for Week 7, Kansas City making the trip west, both teams coming off losses, the Chiefs hoping theirs was nothing more than a reflection of their opponent.
MAHOMES intercepted! Unbelievable! You do not see Patrick MAHOMES make many mistakes in clutch situations.
Patrick MAHOMES doesn't throw 2 picks in a game very often. He doesn't play secondaries like Buffalo's very often either. He enters this contest like a heavyweight who lost an early bout. Now he has to get up and show what he's about. Niners are still dealing with a dude who threw for 338 yards, 8.5 an attempt. He's got 17 TDs, 4 INTs in 2022, rating over 105.
Got it away, had enough time to find Hardman for the Kansas City score.
However, he goes from facing a top-tier defense one week to facing another this week. Sub-80 rating allowed for the Niners, impressive, and so is 6.3 yards per attempt, 4 TDs against 5 picks.
Amador Lenore does an outstanding job on Kupp. He's got him one-on-one. There's no help.
Travis Kelce should be San Francisco's primary concern. Another 100-yard game in Week 6 for the big man. Leads the team in targets, of course, averaging 75 yards per game this season and has 7 TDs.
Well protected. That means Kelce is open.
Linebacker Dre Greenlaw has been in on the most targets from the linebacker position for the Niners, rating against 100.8. Fred Warner has played the pass less often, but has had more success so far. His rating allowed 71.6.
And the ball pops free. McCaffrey never caught it. Fred Warner was all over it. That fooled nobody.
But the best defender in San Francisco's corner, a guy KC sure wishes it still had, Charvarius Ward, sub-40 rating against? That's silly. He hurt his groin last week, though, so he's on the track it list. Who would he cover? Anyone's guess. The number 2 behind Kelce changes from week to week. In Week 6, it was Juju Smith-Schuster, 113 yards and a score.
MAHOMES is dancing around. Now finds an open man. It's Smith-Schuster bouncing off the hit, and here he goes to the end zone for the touchdown.
49ers would love to see Nick Bosa make his way back from his injury. It's remarkable, really. Their defense has held things together despite a rash of injuries. Same is true for their offense, too. Lost another starting lineman to injury in Week 6, and then because of how the game against Atlanta unfolded, they abandoned their run game. Jeff Wilson last week only had 7 carries.
Wilson, the running back, looked like initially they were going to give him the yard to gain, but now about a half yard shy.
They'll look to restore balance, but KC is only giving up 4.1 a run. That's amazing for them. And they get Willie Gay back at linebacker this week. They could also see rookie cornerback Trent McDuffie finally make his debut. He was a first-rounder, hasn't played yet. They could use any help they can get this week. Josh Allen hit him for over 325 yards, 3 TDs, no INTs. They've allowed a rating over 105 for the season, 15 touchdowns allowed through the air, only 1 INT. Completion percentage against, close to 70.
Looking long, throws to the end zone, and the ball is caught!
Got a top-tier wideout? They have been torched by Devontae Adams and Stephon Diggs back-to-back weeks.
Out, thrown it to Diggs, got it!
Deebo Samuel is the top option there, obviously. Only 57 yards per game in 2022, though, so not really elite. Had 79 yards last week, and he clearly has elite in him.
Deebo Samuel just punishes people. Just punishes people.
Niners' other wide receiver, Brandon Ayuk, had the better Week 6, scored twice, 83 yards, 8 catches. Dare I mimic San Francisco's radio guy? Ayuk is on fire.
Ayuk is on fire!
Like San Francisco's defense, Kansas City's D also has to worry about a rambunctious tight end. George Kittle comes in off his biggest 2022 contest, 8 catches, 83 yards.
Steps up, shovel pass, Kittle goes airborne for the first down.
Guy throwing all the passes to those guys, Jimmy G. Garoppolo was playing catch-up all game versus ATL. Close to 300 yards, but 2 picks as well.
Garoppolo, dangerous throw, intercepted!
Chiefs got Super Bowl revenge in their rematch with the Bucs earlier this season. 49ers hoping that concept works as well for them. Tell everyone who takes it, you know the deal by now, the comments section and whatnot, and about this last pick screen of ours.